topic is understanding the basic of financial independence. Today, we will explore one of the most important topics in modern life. In the world where financial stress affects our health, productivity, and long term happiness, gaining clarity about financial independence is essential. In this interview, ChatGPT will help simplify key concept, highlights practical steps, and guide us to forward building future where we can make choice with freedom. Let's dive into principle, habits, mindset needed to begin our journey towards financial independence. Hello ChatGPT, how are you?
Walaikum assalam, Ghulam Nabi. I'm doing great, thank you. I love the introduction. It sets a wonderful tone for our discussion on financial independence. I'm ready whenever you are to dive in.
uh, my first question is, what does financial independence really means in simple term?
In simple terms, financial independence means having enough resources, usually in the form of savings or passive income, so that you no longer have to work just to cover your basic living expenses. Essentially, it gives you the freedom to choose how you spend your time without being tied down by financial constraints.
Okay, very well. If you have any example, please share with me.
Absolutely. A classic example of financial independence is someone who has enough investments or passive income streams like rental properties or dividends from stocks that cover all their living expenses. So they don't have to work a traditional job unless they want to. It's all about having that financial cushion that gives you freedom.
Okay, very well. How is financial independence different from being rich or wealthy?
That's a good question. Financial independence is more about having enough resources to cover your lifestyle without relying on active income, whereas being rich or wealthy usually means having a large amount of money or assets. You could be wealthy, but still more financially independent if your lifestyle is extremely expensive. Financial independence is more about the freedom from financial worry, no matter your wealth level.
Okay. What are the key pillars of financial independence?
There are a few core pillars. First, it's all about saving consistently and spending wisely. Second, investing is key to growing your wealth over time. Third, having multiple income streams like passive income is really helpful. And finally, and manage debt effectively so that it doesn't burden. All these pillars work together to create that freedom.
Okay, if you have any example, please share with me.
Sure. For example, someone who's financially independent might consistently save a portion of their income, invest it in a diversified portfolio, and also have rental properties that generate passive income. They might also keep their debt low and manage their expenses carefully. All of these steps help them maintain that financial independence.
Okay. What are the key pillar of financial independence?
The key pillars of financial independence include consistent saving, smart investing, diversifying income streams, and managing debt wisely. These pillars work together to help you achieve that freedom from financial stress.
Okay. Why is financial literacy considered the foundation of financial independence?
Financial literacy is like the bedrock because it empowers you to make informed decisions about your money. It helps you understand how to save, how to invest wisely, how to budget, and how to avoid common financial pitfalls. Essentially, the more you know, the better choices you can make, and that directly leads to financial independence.
Okay, very well. How can someone uh, essential their current financial health?
To assess your current financial health, you can start by looking at a few key areas. First, check your net worth, which is your assets minus your liabilities. Then review your income versus your expenses to see if you're living within your means. Also, take a look at your debt levels and your emergency savings. All of these factors give you a pretty good snapshot of where you stand financially.
Okay, any example if you have, please share with me.
Sure. For instance, you can your net worth by adding up the value of everything you own, like your home, car, savings, investments, and then subtracting any debts you have, like a mortgage, car loan, or credit card debt. You can also look at your monthly budget to see if you're consistently saving or if you're overspending. These steps can give you a clear picture of your financial health.
Okay, very well. What role does budgeting play in achieving financial independence?
Budgeting is absolutely crucial because it helps you understand where money's going and ensures that you're living within your means. It also allows you to allocate funds towards savings and investments, which are key for financial independence. Essentially, helps you stay on.
Okay, my next question is what
Uh,
what is the 5-30-20 rules and how can it help beginners?
the 50-30-20 rule is a simple budgeting guideline that divides your after tax income into three categories. 50% goes to needs like housing, utilities, and groceries. 30% is for wants, such as entertainment, dining out, and hobbies. And 20% goes towards savings and debt repayment. It's a great starting point for beginners because it's straightforward and helps ensure a balanced approach to spending and saving.
Okay. Uh, why is emergency saving important and how much should one ideally save?
Emergency savings are crucial because they act as a financial safety net for unexpected expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or even sudden job loss. Ideally, you should aim to save about 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. This cushion can provide peace of mind and help you avoid going into debt when life throws a curveball.
Okay, what are the most common financial mistake people make earlier in life?
One of the most common mistakes is not saving early enough, especially for retirement, because of the power of compound interest. Another big one is not having a budget, which can lead to overspending. Also, accumulating high interest debt, like credit card debt, can be a real hurdle. And finally, not having an emergency fund can create a lot of financial stress.
Please share a more example if you have.
Of course, another common example is not taking advantage of employer sponsored retirement plans like a 401k, especially if there's a matching contribution, because that's essentially free money. Another one is not having proper insurance, which can lead to huge out of pocket costs if something unexpected happens. And lastly, lifestyle inflation. Whereas your income grows, your spending also grows, can really prevent you from building savings.
Okay, how can how can someone reduce unnecessary expenses without feeling deprived?
A great way to cut unnecessary expenses without feeling deprived is to focus on what truly adds value to your life. You can try cutting back on things that are more habit than necessity, like subscriptions you don't use often, or alding out less frequently. Instead, you can replace those with more fulfilling alternatives, like cooking at home and enjoying the process, or finding free or low cost activities that you love. It's all about being mindful and intentional with your spending.
Okay, what is
I'm glad.
what is it important to eliminate high interest debt before investing heavily?
Eliminating high interest debt is important because the interest on that debt can often outpace any returns you may get from investments. In other words, if you're paying a high interest rate on something like a credit card, it's costing you more than you'd likely earn from investing that same money. So by paying off that debt first, you effectively get a guaranteed return by saving on those interest payments, and that sets a stronger foundation for future investing.
What is the long term thinking essential in financial planning?
Long-term thinking is essential because it helps you stay focused on your ultimate financial goals rather than getting swayed by short-term temptations. It encourages you to plan for big milestones like retirement, buying a home, or funding education, and it helps you make decisions that build wealth and security over time. Essentially, it means not just thinking about what's coming in now, but what will pay off in the future.
Thank you very much, ChatGPT. Very good conversation between me and you, and very reliable answer. I'm very thankful to you. Okay, Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome, and so glad you found